Leader of the British Green Party, Dave Paulden, posted on his Instagram a picture of a man with a t-shirt calling for Nigel Farage to be guillotined. This is only a few weeks after Widdecombe was murdered, and on that, a Labour council refused to hold a minute's silence for Widdecombe. On that same vein, British Turning Point members have been threatened to be killed at British universities. In Medjugorje, a statue of the Virgin Mary was vandalised. Back to Britain, and the world's third largest telescope has been defunded, while the British government has billions to spend on unwanted migrants. A radical Islamic terrorist attacked a pride parade in Berlin. Berlin is a city I'm going to in October, coincidentally. The radical Islamic terrorist was killed by German police afterwards. However, a pink-haired lesbian blamed white men for the attack. The fucked up defiance of logic cannot be overstated. Why is it acceptable for Danny Finkelstein and his sister Tamara to advocate ethnically cleansing the English people from England, but it isn't acceptable for me to listen to and laugh at a song mocking their parents? Why is it seen as bigotry to oppose the ethnic cleansing of a white country but not to support it? What obligation is on the Irish to end up like the Palestinians, or worse still, the Tasmanians? Why should we forfeit our existence for the diminutive headwear? Why should we give our country away to bad people? Irish Republican martyrs would be spinning in their graves. What was the point of Sunningdale 2 if we're never going to get an Irish Ireland? Would people call the natives of Lesotho and Swaziland bigots for objecting to their countries becoming whiter? Gerry says it is racist to want Ireland for the Irish. Fuck the beard and fuck his party of retards. If Somalis don't want to hear epithets, they should go home. The judge in the Shiloh Hendrix case gave a paedophile half the sentence that she gave Shiloh Hendrix. She even wouldn't allow the mere mention of the First Amendment. Shiloh Hendrix got weeks of community service for disorderly conduct against the child, not the child predator. And the prosecutor, of course, was the Jewish Nicholas Chabel. The First Amendment is meaningless, and anti-white people can never speak of white privilege ever again. Fuck yous. The 9-year-old is such a little shit that he has an ankle tag. He doesn't understand restraint or consequences. The West is better off without such parasites. The CIA told Trump that it is impossible for the US to win the war with Iran. Ukraine attacked ships bringing supplies to Iran through the Caspian Sea. The rat known as Vladimir Zelensky falsely claimed that Iran doesn't have the right to exist. Iran said it will attack Ukraine, and rightly so. Ukraine also attacked Russian ships in the Sea of Azov and Russian civilians working for Russia's biggest wild berry retailer. Russia responded by blockading Odessa in the same way Iran did with the Strait of Hormuz and Yemen did with the Red Sea. This cuts off Ukrainian grain going to Europe, which will result in the increased cost of food. Unhated states, no sternum went to an arms fair with Israeli weapons firms. Meet the new boss, like the old boss. AI companies are buying up old books, scanning them, and removing material that doesn't suit their agenda. That is incredibly evil. The British Border Force and the National Crime Agency stopped a Bulgarian arms smuggler, but they allegedly can't stop small boats. Fuck Shabana Mahmood's Home Office. On that, she claimed to stop an alleged far-right plot against Ijtima in Barham near Ipswich. It was bullshit. And why the fuck is there Ijtima in England? Gulf states have banned the event on the grounds that it could radicalise people into carrying out terror attacks. That's how fucked up the state of things in England are. There were wildfires in Gerry, Wicklow and Tipperary recently, as well as Scotland. In my opinion, this isn't coincidental, and it is not benign. The Irish Free State banned e-scooters for under 18s because a teenager was killed on one. By that logic, every migrant in Ireland should be forced back home, given the number of Irish people attacked and killed by migrants. Christ is King.